Hollow streets beneath the pouring rain, neon rivers running down the lane, coffee steam rising through the blue, soft jazz floating slowly into view. Thunder whispers through the night, street lamp halos glowing bright, every shadow softly sways through the cold and silver haze. Hollow streets and velvet rain calling softly once again through the storm and amber skies. Little dreams survive. Hollow streets and velvet rain washing over all the pain in this quiet cafe light. Everything feels right. Taxi headlights shimmer on the glass, lonely footsteps fading as they pass, saxophone crying warm and low, like a place I used to know. Nothing louder than the storm, still the night feels safe and warm. Every raindrop on the ground turns the silence into sound. Hollow streets and velvet rain holding hearts that drift away through the thunder soft and slow. Peace begins to grow. Hollow streets and velvet rain, midnight songs without a name underneath the glowing skies. The whole world feels kind. Fading streetlights in the pouring rain, midnight coffee cooling by the pane, soft jazz moving slowly through the room, like a flower quietly in bloom. Thunder drifting through the dark, tiny headlights leave a spark. Every shadow softly glows with a rhythm no one knows. Fading streetlights and midnight coffee holding on to quiet memories through the haze of sleepy skies. Little dreams survive. Fading streetlights and midnight coffee rain keeps singing softly for me in this warm cafe tonight. Everything feels right. Nothing left for me to chase, only amber lights and sound, while the storm keeps falling down. Fading streetlights and midnight coffee, healing all the tired parts of me. Through the thunder soft and gray, peace decides to stay. Fading streetlights and midnight coffee, golden windows glowing softly underneath the rainy skies. The whole world feels kind. Coffee stains on midnight letters, words we thought would last forever. Rain keeps tapping on the frame, like it's softly saying names. Golden lights across the street, lonely rhythm, gentle beat. Every shadow slowly sways through the quiet rainy haze. Coffee stains on midnight letters, holding on to fragile weather. Tiny sparks inside the dark still survive within my heart. Coffee stains on midnight letters, warmth remains though nights grow colder. In the sleepy cafe light, everything feels right. Old records spinning near the bar, thunder rolling from afar. Soft saxophone begins to cry, like the city breathing slow tonight. Nothing hurried, nothing loud, just the rain above the crowd. Every second passing through feels a little close to you. Coffee stains on midnight letters, floating through forgotten summers. Through the storm and fading skies, hope still stays alive. Coffee stains on midnight letters, midnight calm and stormy weather. Underneath the amber glow, I finally let go. Flickering neon through the rainy haze, empty cups scatter where the smoke remains. Quiet jazz drifting from an old cassette, like a memory the night won't forget. begin to sway, every shadow painted gold against the midnight cold. Flickering neon and empty cups, midnight rain that won't give up. Soft piano in the dark, keeping little dreams alive. Flickering neon and empty cups, lonely hearts still waking up in this quiet cafe glow. I finally move slow. Taxi lights reflecting on the street, gentle footsteps fading with the beat. Saxophone crying soft and low, like a story only rain can know. Nothing louder than tonight, only rain and amber light. Every drop upon the glass feels like echoes from the past. Flickering neon and empty cups, warmth remains when nights get rough. Through the storm and city skies, hope still survives. Flickering neon and empty cups, while the midnight train still runs underneath the sleepy rain. Peace comes back again. Sleepless cafes under rainy skies, neon rivers shining in my eyes. Coffee warmth resting in my hands, soft jazz drifting through the land. Thunder moving far away while the city turns to gray. Every heartbeat soft and slow, like a song the rain still knows. Sleepless cafes and falling rain, calling softly once again. Through the haze of midnight blue, the city dreams with you. Sleepless cafes and falling rain, washing gently through the pain. In this warm cafe tonight, everything feels right. Taxi headlights shimmer on the glass, lonely footsteps slowly drifting past. Saxophone breathing low and deep, like the promises we couldn't keep. Nothing louder than the storm, still this night feels safe and warm. Every raindrop on the ground turns the silence into sound. Sleepless cafes and falling rain, holding hearts that drift away. Through the thunder soft and gray, peace decides to stay. Sleepless cafes and falling rain, golden windows glow again. sleepy skies, the whole world feels kind. Lantern lights shimmer through the rain tonight. Quiet footsteps fading out of sight. Tiny echoes drifting down the street. Cold air moving gently with the breeze. Silver clouds above the town, raindrops slowly falling down. Every moment passing by, like a dream beneath the sky. Lanterns after rain, glowing softly through the haze. Midnight whispers in the dark, carry me away. Lanterns after rain, warming up these tired days. In the silence of the storm, I can finally stay. Old cafe beside the empty train. Soft jazz dancing through the window pane. Coffee steam rising with the night. Golden shadows moving with the light. No destination left to find, just the rain and state of mind. Quiet heart still wandering slow, where the city lights still glow. Lanterns after rain, floating gently through the gray. Every drop becomes a spark, lighting up the way. Lanterns after rain, calling out my name again. In this calm and fragile night, peace returns at last. Velvet rain on quiet alleys tonight. Neon flickers in the fading light. Coffee cups and distant passing trains. Soft reflections dancing in the rain. Midnight whispers through the air. Lonely hearts are everywhere. Still the storm feels calm somehow, like the world is breathing now. Velvet rain on quiet alleys, covering the sleepless city. Golden windows glowing slow, like forgotten dreams below. Velvet rain on quiet alleys, soft jazz floating through the evening. In this warm and fragile night, everything feels light. Street lamp halos shimmer on the stone. Tiny footsteps echo all alone. Saxophone cries gently from afar. Underneath the cloudy midnight stars, nothing left to chase tonight. Only shadows, warmth and light. Every raindrop softly sings to the soul of broken things. Velvet rain on quiet alleys, holding all the midnight memories. Through the thunder far away, peace decides to stay. Velvet rain on quiet alleys, where the lonely hearts feel steady underneath the ember skies. The silence feels alive. Soft static beneath the city rain tonight. Neon colors blur into the light. Coffee cooling slowly by the door. Old jazz records turning once more. Tiny echoes fill the air, midnight moving everywhere. Every raindrop softly glows, like a secret no one knows. Soft static beneath the city rain, washing over every ache again. Golden windows, smoky skies, keeping quiet dreams alive. Soft static beneath the city rain. Slow piano calling out my name. In this warm and sleepy glow, I don't want to go. Taxi shadows drifting through the haze. Street lights flicker in the rainy gray. Saxophone breathing low and deep, like the promises we couldn't keep. Nothing louder than the storm. Still this night feels safe and warm. Every second passing by feels suspended in the sky. Soft step Distant trains beyond the rain tonight. Silver rails glowing under fading light. Coffee steam rising through the quiet air. Soft jazz floating slowly everywhere. Tiny echoes down the street. Thunder humming with a beat. Every window softly glows like a place somebody knows. Distant trains beyond the rain, calling out my name again. Through the storm and midnight blue, the city sings in tune. Distant trains beyond the rain, washing softly through the pain. In this warm cafe tonight, everything feels right. Street lamp halo shimmer on the glass. Lonely footsteps fading as they pass. Saxophone crying low and deep, like the promises we couldn't keep. Nothing louder than the storm. Still this night feels safe and warm. Every raindrop on the ground turns the silence into sound. Distant trains beyond the rain, rolling slowly through the haze. Golden lights and sleepy skies keep these dreams alive. Distant trains beyond the rain, holding hearts that drift away. Underneath the amber glow, I finally let go. Candlelight reflections on rainy glass. Quiet moments drifting slowly past. Coffee warmth resting in my hands. Soft jazz moving like a distant dance. Thunder sleeping in the sky. Neon rivers passing by. Every shadow softly bends like a night that never ends. Candlelight reflections on rainy glass, holding on to memories that last. Through the storm and city glow, I don't feel alone. Candlelight reflections on rainy glass. Midnight dreams are flowing past. In this quiet cafe light, everything feels right. Taxi headlights shimmer down the lane. No piano crying with the rain. Saxophone breathing low and warm like a shelter from the storm. Nothing louder than the rain. Nothing left for me to chase. Only jazz and amber skies floating through the night. reflections on rainy glass. All the lonely feelings pass. Underneath the sleepy town, peace keeps falling down. Candlelight reflections on rainy glass, softly fading into black, while the thunder rolls away. I decide to stay. Golden reflections on sleepless roads. Rain keeps falling in silver tones. Coffee warmth beside the window light. Soft jazz breathing through the night. Tiny echoes fill the air. Lonely hearts are everywhere. Every shadow drifting slow, with the storm outside the glow. Golden reflections on sleepless roads, guiding hearts that lost their home. Through the haze of midnight skies, little dreams survive. Golden reflections on sleepless roads, while the quiet city flows. In this warm cafe tonight, everything feels right. Taxi headlights shimmer on the rain. Old piano softly calls my name. Saxophone crying low and deep, like the promises we couldn't keep. Nothing louder than the storm, still the night feels safe and warm. Every raindrop on the ground turns the silence into sound. Golden reflections on sleepless roads, holding all the hearts alone. keeps painting every shade of blue. Silent taxis passing one by one. Midnight hiding from the morning sun. Old streetlights begin to sway while the storm just slips away. Every heartbeat moving slow, like a song the city knows. Echoes beneath neon rain, calling softly through my veins. Every lonely little light shines a little hope again. Echoes beneath neon rain, washing out the hidden pain. In the calm of midnight skies, I can breathe again. Jazz piano drifting through the air tonight. Coffee steam rising in the fading light. Window fog dancing with the storm outside. Quiet souls searching for a place to hide. Time moves gently after dark. Tiny shadows leave their mark. Through the thunder far away, all my thoughts begin to fade. Echoes beneath neon rain, floating through the empty trains. Every raindrop sings along to a never-ending flame. Echoes beneath neon rain, holding all the hearts that break underneath the glowing sky. Peace is ours tonight. Neon colors trembling on the avenue. Rain keeps painting every shade of blue. Silent taxis passing one by one. Midnight hiding from the morning sun. Old street lights begin to sway while the storm just slips away. Every heartbeat moving slow, like a song the city knows. Echoes beneath neon rain, calling softly through my veins. Every lonely little light shines a little hope again. Echoes beneath neon rain, washing out the hidden pain. drifting through the air tonight. Coffee steam rising in the fading light. Window fog dancing with the storm outside. Quiet souls searching for a place to hide. Time moves gently after dark. Tiny shadows leave their mark through the thunder far away. All my thoughts begin to fade. Echoes beneath neon rain, floating through the empty trains. Every raindrop sings along to a never-ending flame. Echoes beneath neon rain, holding all the hearts that break. Underneath the glowing sky, peace is ours tonight. Silent umbrellas cross the avenue. Raindrops shimmer in a neon blue. Coffee steam rising near the door. Soft jazz echoing across the floor. Street lights blur through misty air. Lonely souls still wander there. Every heartbeat moving slow, with the storm outside the glow. Silent umbrellas under amber lights, floating through these sleepless nights. Every raindrop softly sings about forgotten little things. Silent umbrellas under amber lights, warm cafe and city skies. In this calm and fading storm, I finally feel warm. Taxi headlights passing through the haze. Tiny reflections dance in rainy gray. Saxophone crying low and deep, like a memory I still keep. Nothing louder than the rain, nothing left for me to chase. Just the music and the glow in this midnight after show. Silent umbrellas under amber lights, holding on to quiet nights. Through the thunder far away, peace decides to stay. Silent umbrellas under amber lights, shining softly through my mind. Underneath the cloudy skies, the whole world feels kind.
Mm-hmm.
Amber nights beneath the pouring rain, quiet thunder calling once again, coffee steam rising through the blue, soft jazz drifting slowly into view, street lamp halos softly glow, tiny rivers drift below, every shadow starts to sway with the rhythm of the rain. Amber nights and quiet thunder, holding lonely hearts together through the haze of midnight skies. Little dreams survive. Amber nights and quiet thunder, warm cafe light pulling me under in this sleepy corner town. Peace keeps falling down. Taxi headlights shimmer on the road, old piano breathing soft and low, saxophone crying deep and warm like a shelter from the storm. Nothing louder than tonight, only amber jazz and light. Every raindrop on the glass feels like echoes from the past. Amber nights and quiet thunder, healing hearts that drift and wander through the thunder far away. Peace decides to stay. Amber nights and quiet thunder, golden windows glowing softer underneath the rainy skies. The whole world feels kind. Sleepless streets beneath the silver storm. Midnight air feels quiet and warm. Raindrops running slowly down the glass, like little moments fading from the past. Soft thunder rolling through the sky. Dreams are drifting by. Every shadow, every light feels alive again tonight. Sleepless streets and soft thunder, holding on to hearts jazz echoes from the window pane. Empty sidewalks washed in amber gold. Stories of the night quietly unfold. Let the storm keep whispering low. There's nowhere else I need to go. Every drop upon the ground turns the silence into sound. Sleepless streets and soft thunder, all the distant dreams still linger through the haze of midnight blue. The city softly moves. Sleepless streets and soft thunder, gentle hearts recover slowly underneath the rainy skies. Peace arrives tonight. Rainy lanterns on the boulevard tonight. Silver puddles glowing in the light. Coffee steam rising through the haze. Soft jazz drifting through the rainy gray. Thunder humming low and slow. Street lamp halos gently glow. Every shadow starts to sway with the rhythm of the rain. Rainy lanterns across the empty boulevard, shining softly through the dark, through the haze of midnight skies. Little dreams survive. Rainy lanterns across the empty boulevard, holding every fragile heart in this warm cafe tonight. Everything feels right. Taxi headlights shimmer on the road. Old piano whispers soft and low. Saxophone crying deep and warm, like a shelter from the storm. Nothing louder than tonight, only amber, jazz and light. Every raindrop on the glass feels like echoes from the past. Rainy lanterns across the empty boulevard, floating through the sleepy dark, through the thunder far away. Peace decides to stay. Rainy lanterns across the empty boulevard, golden windows Every drop becomes a song. Somehow here feels like home. Midnight Rain Cafe, where the lonely hearts remain. Soft light, smoky air, washing away the pain. Midnight Rain Cafe, dreaming while the thunder plays. In this little world tonight, everything feels safe. Empty streets shining after rain, old reflections call my name. Time moves slowly in the dark, like a film inside my heart. No need to speak tonight, the rain says it all. Warm shadows dancing softly against the wall. Midnight Rain Cafe, silent music in the haze. One more cup before goodbye, one more peaceful night. Midnight Rain Cafe, where the tired souls escape. Underneath the amber light, the world just fades away. Whispering neon through the storm tonight. Rain keeps dancing in the faded light. Coffee steam rising near the glass. Tiny moments drifting slowly past. Streetlights glowing amber gold, thunder humming soft and low. Every shadow starts to sway with the rhythm of the rain. Whispering neon through the storm, keeping lonely hearts still warm. Through the haze of midnight blue, the city dreams with you. Whispering neon through the storm, like a place where hearts reborn. In this quiet cafe glow, I don't need to go. Old piano singing through the night. Taxi headlights fading out of sight. Saxophone crying deep and slow, like a story only rain could know. Nothing louder than the rain floating softly through the night, whispering neon through the storm, holding every restless soul through the thunder far away. Peace decides to stay, whispering neon through the storm, golden windows shining warm underneath the sleepy skies. Everything feels right. Midnight echoes on rainy windows glow, silver rivers down the streets below, coffee warmth resting near the flame, soft jazz whispering my name, thunder rolling slow and deep while the quiet city sleeps. Every shadow starts to sway with the rhythm of the rain. Midnight echoes on rainy windows, calling softly through my soul, through the haze of amber skies. Little dreams survive. Midnight echoes on rainy windows, floating where the cold wind blows. In this warm cafe tonight, everything feels right. Taxi headlights shimmer through the storm, old piano keeps the darkness warm, saxophone breathing low and blue, like a memory coming into view. Nothing louder than the rain, nothing left for me to chase, only jazz and sleepy lights holding me tonight. Midnight echoes on rainy windows, washing softly through the cold, through the thunder far away. Peace decides to stay. Midnight echoes on rainy windows, golden reflections softly glow underneath the midnight skies. The whole world feels kind. Moonlight drifting through the rain tonight, silver rivers glowing in the light, quiet cafe breathing in the storm, holding on to little moments warm. Lonely sidewalks softly shine as the clocks forget the time. Every heartbeat blends away with the music and the rain. Moonlight drifting through the rain, washing night skies fading slowly through my eyes, moonlight drifting through the rain, gentle songs without a name. In this sleepy corner town, peace keeps falling down. Old jazz records turning slow again, thunder humming through the window pane, coffee steam rising in the blue, tiny sparks of light come into view. Nothing rushed and nothing loud, only rain above the crowd. Every drop becomes a spark, shining softly in the dark. Moonlight drifting through the rain, calling softly once again. Through the storm and fading light, everything will be alright. Moonlight drifting through the rain, floating through the midnight train. Underneath the amber glow, I don't want to go. Paper cranes beside the window pane, floating shadows underneath the rain. Quiet records spinning through the night, soft reflections fading into light. Tiny echoes fill the room, coffee warmth and old perfume. Every second moving slow, like a dream I used to know. Paper cranes in the rain, drifting softly down the lane. Through the storm and city lights, everything feels calm tonight. Paper cranes in the rain, carrying forgotten names. Underneath the amber glow, I finally feel at home. Midnight trains disappearing in the dark, saxophone playing gently through the park. Streetlights shimmer on the empty road, while the thunder hums a quiet tone. Nothing louder than the storm, nothing colder than before. Still this little cafe light makes the whole world feel alright. Paper cranes in the rain, falling slowly once again. Every raindrop sings along to a quiet midnight song. Paper cranes in the rain, healing hearts without a name. In this warm and sleepy town, peace keeps Blue hour coffee on a rainy night, neon fading into softer light, quiet windows trembling with the storm, tiny moments keeping strangers warm, thunder sleeping far away while the city sways in gray, every heartbeat moving slow like a song the rain still knows. Blue hour coffee and quiet rain flowing gently through my veins, golden lights and midnight skies keeping little dreams alive. Blue hour coffee and quiet rain washing softly through the pain in this warm cafe tonight. Everything feels right. Old jazz records spinning near the bar, taxi headlights glowing from afar, saxophone breathing low and deep like memories I still keep. Nothing louder than the rain, nothing left for me to chase, only amber lights and sound while the storm keeps falling down. Blue hour coffee and quiet rain calling softly once again through the thunder and the haze, peace decides to stay. Blue hour coffee and quiet rain, midnight songs without a name underneath the sleepy sky. The whole world feels kind. Rain-washed melodies fill the room tonight, closing signs glowing in the amber light, coffee cups resting near the wooden bar, thunder humming softly from afar, tiny echoes in the air, quiet hearts still waiting there, every raindrop passing slow like a dream too soft to hold. Rain-washed melodies at closing time, floating gently through my mind, soft jazz fading with the storm, everything feels warm. Rain-washed melodies at closing time, neon Street lights trembling on the empty road, taxi shadows drifting slow below, saxophone crying through the haze, like a memory that always stays. Nothing rushed and nothing fast, just the rain and fading jazz. Every note becomes the night underneath the city lights. Rain-washed melodies at closing time, washing over every line. Through the thunder and the gray, peace decides to stay. I feel whole again. Raindrops falling through the neon glow, quiet rivers down the streets below, coffee steam rising in the amber light, soft jazz drifting through the raining night, thunder humming far away while the city sways in gray, every heartbeat moving slow, like a song the storm still knows. Raindrops between neon dreams, nothing's ever what it seems. Through the haze of midnight skies, little hope survive. Raindrops between neon dreams, floating softly through the streets in this warm cafe tonight. Everything feels right. Taxi headlights shimmer on the glass, lonely footsteps slowly drifting past, saxophone crying warm and low, like a place I used to know. Nothing louder than the rain, nothing left for me to name, only jazz and amber lights keeping me alive tonight. Warm silence beneath the neon rain tonight. Silver puddles glowing in the light. Coffee steam rising through the air. Soft jazz floating everywhere. Thunder breathing low and slow. Street lamp halos softly glow. Every shadow drifts away with the rhythm of the rain. Warm silence beneath the neon rain, washing softly through the pain, through the haze of midnight skies. Little dreams survive. Warm silence beneath the neon rain, calling out my heart again. In this quiet cafe glow, I don't want to go. Taxi headlights shimmer on the road. Old piano whispers soft and low. Saxophone crying deep and blue, like a memory returning into view. Nothing louder than tonight, only amber jazz and light. Every raindrop on the glass feels like echoes from the past. Warm silence beneath the neon rain, floating gently through my veins, through the thunder far away. Peace decides to stay. In silence beneath the neon rain, golden windows glow again. Underneath the sleepy skies, the whole world feels kind. Quiet signals beneath midnight rain, neon trembling softly through the pain. Coffee cooling slowly near the firelight. Soft jazz drifting through the quiet night. Street lamp halos glow in gold. Thunder breathing low and cold. Every shadow gently sways through the silver rainy haze. Quiet signals beneath midnight rain, calling out my heart again. Through the storm and sleepy skies, footsteps fading with the beat. Saxophone crying low and slow, like a memory I used to know. Nothing louder than the storm. Still the night feels safe and warm. Every raindrop on the glass feels like echoes from the past. Quiet signals beneath midnight rain, floating gently through my veins, through the thunder far away. Peace decides to stay. Quiet signals beneath midnight rain, golden windows glow again underneath the amber light. The whole world feels right.